according to First Epistle of Paul to the Corinthians, chapter 1, verses 22. He says, "For the Jews require a sign, and the Greeks seek after wisdom." The Jews require a sign, and the Greeks seek after wisdom. But we ourselves preach Christ crucified, unto the Jews a stumbling block, and unto the Greeks foolishness. But unto them which are called, both Jews and Greeks, Christ, the power of God and the wisdom of God. Because the foolishness of God is wiser than men, and the weakness of God is stronger than men. He continued and said, "For you see, you are calling, brethren, how that not many wise men after the flesh, not many mighty, not many noble are called." What God is trying to say here is that it's not that He doesn't call them at all. No. But what He's saying is that not many of them are called, because they cannot condescend, they cannot drop their intellectualism to be foolish for the sake of the Lord. Because according to this scripture, it is very clear for you to follow the Lord, you must be foolish. Continue, he said, "But God has chosen the foolish things of the world." See it. So if you are not ready to be foolish for the sake of the Lord, then you won't be able to answer that high calling. God has chosen the foolish things of the world to confound the wise, those intellectuals. He has chosen the foolish things of the world to confound them. And God has chosen the weak things of the world, those things that you look at and say they are weak, to confound the things which are mighty. And base things of the world, and things which are despised had God chosen, yea, and the things which are not, things that are not in existence, to bring to naught things that are, to bring to nothing things that you might say are in existence. Why? So that no flesh should glory in His presence. Now, what is the cross? The cross symbolizes weakness for the sake of Christ, foolishness for the sake of Christ, and the sacrifice, that is life laid down. You must lay down your life for the sake of the Lord. It was stupid, foolish in the eyes of man to say that the person that created you came down and was killed by the man He created. It is unthinkable. But yet, that is the truth. That was how He was able to disarm Satan. That is one. Secondly, it was weakness for Christ to allow the people He created, that He could have just do like this, like some men of God, and everybody will disappear, to be killed, to be beaten, to be tried, and finally sentenced to death. It was weakness. Say that He's so weak. So weak. That's why when He's talking about the Beatitudes, Matthew chapter 5, chapter 6, and chapter 7, and when He was talking about all that is kingdom principles, if they slap you in this ear, I turn to the other one. It's difficult for people to understand.